Morning, Brenda. Oh, morning, Alan. You look terrible. What's wrong? I couldn't sleep last night. I couldn't stop calling. Got a call? Yes, I guess I probably caught it from someone on a train. Took anything for it? Well, I've got some cold sweats, but I can't seem to get right off it. You'd better stay away from me. Not feeling too good myself, actually. Really? Yeah, something wrong with my stomach. I haven't been able to keep my foot down. Sick all night it was. Excuse me, have you been to the doctors? Not yet. Will if it carries or like this though. Any idea what you caused it? What caused it? I think it might have been some seafood I had in the restaurant of Monday. Alright, yeah, I have to be a bit careful with seafood. Don't you? I guess so. It must be really awful for us people having to leave their homes like that and they can only take what they can carry. I can hardly imagine what it must be like. Yeah, I know. Yeah, poor things. And then those camps, they go to the refugee camps. They can be very nice places. I mean, they must get really filthy with so many people and no proper drainage and whatever. Well, yes, that's why there are always outbreaks of disease. They are all living on top of one another. Viruses must spread like wildfire. And then, of course, there is the weather. Imagine living in one of those places where it's cold and wet. It must be totally miserable. Yeah, right. And what do they do about cooking and what and that? I mean, what they do for food? Well, I suppose they might have communal kitchens or something. I don't know how organized these camps are. Some of the ones you see on telly look like quite organized. The others are completely chaos. I suppose it depends on the aid agencies and rich place. And some of them don't even have clean water. Imagine that having to drink dirty water and you know it's going to make you sick if you got no choice. That must be terrible. Yeah, it can be very healthy. That's why I give money to Medicine Sans Frontières. Frontières, the health charity, cause you always see them working in those places, trying to make things a bit better. Do you? Yeah, that's a good idea. All kinds of bread are produced by baking flour and water. The flour is often made of ground wheat, but it can also be made from other cereals. Bread often contains yeast, which makes the bread rise when it's baked. However, there are also many kinds of bread which do not contain yeast and remain flat. For example, pure bread from the Middle East or tortilla from Mexico. Herbs or plants which are used in cooking to add flavor to meals, as well as for medical purposes, cooking herbs add green leafy parts of plants. Spices are similar to herbs, in that they are both used to flavor food, but spices come from other parts of plants, such as seeds, berries, bark, root, or fruit. Both herb and spice plants are often small, but there may be large plants too, including trees. In cooking, they are used in relatively small amounts compared to the vegetables or meat in the dish. For flavor rather than substance, these are actually the seeds of plant. They may be eaten fresh and green, or they may be frozen or dried. Peas grow in a pod. Each pod contains several peas. In some cases, the pod is quite soft and eaten too. In other cases, the pod is quite hard. The peas are removed and the pod is thrown away. White sugar looks a little like salt, very small white crystal. A lot of sugar is made from the juice of a plant called sugarcane, which is dried into crystals. However, sugar is also commercially produced from a root called sugar beet. Sugarcane is normally grown in tropical countries, while sugar beet may be grown in colder climates. Broccoli and cauliflower are both part of the same family, which also includes cabbage and Brussels sprouts. Broccoli and cauliflower are similar in that they are both flowers with cabbage and sprout leaves. Broccoli and cauliflower are both excellent sources of vitamin C. In fact, broccoli contains twice as much vitamin C as an orange. It also contains almost as much calcium as milk. Cauliflower also contains calcium. The word broccoli comes from the Italian word meaning shoots or small stalks. The word cauliflower comes from the col, another word from cabbage and flower.